All right, great to have everybody here. We're here for another week of To Tell the Truth, time to tell the truth. But we realize that sometimes you can't handle the truth, right? But we're going to try to swallow it anyway because we need to know how to take care of our lives, take control of our own health and wellness. And for those of you that don't know who I am, I'm Dr. Rosalind Shaw Belt. Everybody calls me Dr. Roz, not because I'm a medical doctor, but because I do have a couple of doctorates in theology and divinity. But here, what's important is that I'm a certified wellness coach, and I am just an advocate of wellness. I am the CEO of Dream to Life LLC and Incorporated, a wife of Dr. Adrian Belton Sr., a musician, and a bunch of other stuff that I've been blessed to be able to have a part of in my life. But here, let's just jump into this because we just want to help somebody. And we've been talking for weeks now about the power of God's food, the power of one word foods. In case you don't know, one word foods are God's foods. And they have transformative health benefits just because you can name them with just one word. The name that, like God told Adam what to name this stuff, right? And there's so much divine wisdom in these whole one word foods. So we've been working with Rochelle T. Parks, a Coach Rowe, they call her, and she's kind of been guiding us through this information. So let's jump into it.
So how do you heal the body, Coach Rowe? How do you heal it? By healing the cell. That's how you heal the body. And then how do you heal the cell then, Coach Rowe? By eating the food that God made. And I know most of y'all thinking y'all eating God's food. And I'm here to tell you, you're eating lab experiments. That's what you're eating. You're eating lab experiments because eating God's food doesn't promote sickness. See, I'm eating healthy, Coach Rowe. Healthy eating doesn't promote sickness. So you can't be eating healthy, okay? And okay, you say, well, no, I do. And then watch this. Y'all write this down. 1 Corinthians 10:23. 1 Corinthians 10:23, it says, all things are lawful, but not all things are profitable. So even if you think you're eating healthy, I'm going to tell you, you're not eating healthy enough for you if you're still sick, okay? You're not eating healthy enough for you. So either way, you're not doing enough. You're not doing what's required. So all this week, we're going to learn to do what's required. I'm not interested in you doing your best. Sometimes your best ain't good enough. You must do what's required to get this change. If you want to change, do what's required. Because this is what I know to be true. People do what they want to do. How bad do you want it? I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Then do something about it. Do something about it, okay? 3 principles of optimal health, guys. Eat the food that God made. That's it. That's the foundation. By eating it as close to its original form, guys. I'm telling you, we are going in on day 2. I'm going to make it make sense. It's going to be plain. They say, write the vision and make it plain, baby. I'm making it make sense that you can bring your elementary child in here and they can understand this. We're not going to have no excuse. You're not going to leave it time. Like, okay, Coach, I was talking on my head. No, I was not. I brought it all the way down. Did y'all understand it? Did you look? My VIPs, did you understand? YouTube, did you understand? Was that simple? Day 2, y'all. We talking about how do we eat it as close to its original form, and how would that affect your body, y'all? Don't you dare miss day 2. Okay. So here's your homework. Write this down. So how do you heal the body, Coach? Okay, make a list. How do you heal it?
So let's talk about these one word foods. We're talking about foods that are whole, unprocessed ingredients, come from nature. That's why we call it God's food. Think about what? The apple, the spinach, the salmon, almonds, rice, one word. Sometimes it's 2 words, like bell pepper, but it's still just nothing with ingredient labels because the food is the ingredient. And when you eat the one word foods, you're consuming nutrition in its most natural, bioavailable form. The way humans have eaten for thousands of years. Oh, we've come to this era now where everything we eat has an additive or a preservative or some kind of mystery ingredient. But now we're talking about pure, wholesome nourishment. So today's topic, I guess we'll cover a couple of things. Let's go there.
Hey, what's going on, good people? What is going on? I am Rochelle T. Parks. I am your health motivator. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Fruitorials. Come on, y'all know what we on. We do vegetorial, fruitorial. Okay, so we're on fruitorials this week, guys. We're on fruits, okay? Fruits. You said, Rochelle, what's the fruit of the week? Peaches, 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 come on, peaches, guys. Come on. That's the peaches. That's not something you see people eat a lot. I mean, you think fruit, people do a lot of grapes, bananas, pineapple, mango. You know, that's what you see. You don't see a lot of people eating peaches. But I tell you what, peaches, one of my most favorite fruits of all time. Peaches, and especially if you get a good peach, you bite into it, it's juicy. You got juice. Okay, you got a good one. All right. I don't know how to pick a good one though. I mean, like, you don't know. I don't know. I struggle. I've gotten some bad ones too. I'm like, this wasn't a good one. But when you get one, you know, it's hard. You let it, you know, fully ripen at home, whatever, and you put that joke. I like my fruit cold. I don't know about you. I like mine cold. So I put it in the refrigerator. Anyway, let's talk about these peaches. Let's talk about the goodness of the peach, okay? Let's say, well, Rochelle, what does the peach do? I know it's God's food, whatever, but like, what exactly does it do? Let me tell you. Let me tell you something, okay? The peach, it says, may aid in digestion. Come on, gut. Come on, listen. If this ain't working right, you heard me say it before, if this ain't working right, you ain't working right, okay? So may aid in digestion. Okay, peach protects your largest organ. You say, what's your largest organ? Your skin, okay? Peach may protect your skin, okay? It improves heart health. That's not surprising. That's what God's food does. It improves your heart health, reduces allergy symptoms. Come on now, who knew that? That's news to me. The peach may reduce allergy symptoms. Come on, so y'all can leave the Zyrtec and the Claritin and all that stuff and get you eat some peaches, okay? Eat some of God's food. What do you say? Let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food. Come on, peaches. Come on. Reduces blood sugar levels. Who knew? Peaches? Come on, because we know sugar ain't sweet, okay? And if you don't know, now you know. Sugar ain't sweet, guys. But it says peaches may reduce blood sugar levels. Okay, that's new. That's new. May boost your immunity. Makes sense to me. It's God's food. I mean, that's the way you're gonna boost your immunity is by you can substitute anything, any God's food put here, and we can say may boost your immunity. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so peaches surely can. May help keep your teeth healthy. Now that's, I don't know, but that's what it does, okay? But again, it's God's food, okay? So peaches may help keep your teeth healthy, and lastly, helps you to maintain a healthy weight. Not surprising at all, guys. It's God's food, huh? It's God's food. If our focus every day was to get up and consume God's food, I promise you, listen, that there would be no need for blood pressure medication, diabetes medication, cholesterol medication, sleep apnea machines, you know, CPAPs. You wouldn't be overweight or obese. There would be no inflammation in the body. You see, if we get up every day and focused on eating God's food versus all these lab experiments. So listen, if you heard nothing about what I heard, about what you heard today, or if you've heard nothing about what I've said today, how about, let me get that right. Hear this. I'm going to say this again. If every day we got up and our focus was to eat God's food, we'd be better off, okay? We would be better off, guys. Listen, nothing tastes as good as a body for God feels, right? So eat God's food. He gave us the good. He told us what to eat, okay? Stop eating things made in a plant and start eating the things that's made of the plant, okay? As a matter of fact, start eating the plant. Start eating the plant and stop eating things that's made in a plant. Does that make sense? All right, so eat God's food, guys. Peaches, again, aids in digestion, protects your skin, improves your heart health, reduces allergy symptoms, reduces blood sugar levels, may boost your immunity, okay, help keep your teeth healthy, and maintain healthy weight. Eat God's food, all right? That's all.
Awesome. Love it, love it, love it. So let's talk about it. Let's get into the science of it. Because this fuzzy fruit, that's what it is, right? Has remarkable health benefits, as Rochelle just tapped into, but let's break it down. Because peaches, like so many of the fruits that we've talked about, as well as the vegetables, because we've been going back and forth to vegetables and fruits, one word, nutrient dense. We've heard that same phrase, and it's amazing how every fruit and vegetable that we've been talking about have similar health benefits. So it's so important to understand that if we were eating God's food and the one word foods more on our plate, didn't say you can't eat anything else. But if we had more of these one word foods every single day, we keep talking about the heart, we keep talking about the brain, we keep talking about blood pressure. But listen here, a medium peach contains just 60 calories, providing essential vitamins, minerals, and powerful antioxidants support overall wellness. Rich in what? Vitamin A, C, strengthens your immune system, protects your healthy skin, high fiber content, that she just said it, aids in digestion. If you're feeling bloated, having problems digesting, not going to the restroom as frequently as you should, helps to regulate blood pressure, because guess what it has? Natural sweetness. Let me say this. We should strive to do everything with natural sweetness. That means we shouldn't be buying sugar. Not that white cane sugar. Not that white sugar that we see in that package that we've been buying for years. And the more we use it, the more we have to use. Listen, I was a person that drank sweet tea and added sugar to it. So I know that you can make a change. I know that our bodies can adjust and our taste buds can adjust. We need natural sweetness. So the key ingredients or the key nutrients in the peach: vitamin C, vitamin A, potassium, fiber, and natural antioxidants. So let's go through those. Heart health. Anybody need heart health? We all need heart health, right? Peaches contain potassium, fiber, antioxidants that work together to support cardiovascular health by reducing blood pressure and cholesterol levels. Now, we've been talking days after days. I hope by now you've got some of these things in your refrigerator. If you've got a blood pressure condition that you've been battling, I'm telling you, after all the weeks that we've been talking about, I need to see all of these fruits and vegetables where we've said helps your blood pressure in your diet. Radiant skin, high vitamin C. The skin is the largest receptacle. It's the largest receptor of good and bad, right? So high vitamin C content promotes collagen production, while vitamin A protects against sun damage and improves the skin texture and tone. The soluble and insoluble fiber in the peach promotes healthy digestion, prevents constipation, and supports beneficial gut bacteria. Whether you know it or not, there's good bacteria and there's bad bacteria. Eye protection. Beta carotene and lutein in peaches protects your eyes from age-related decline and reduces the risk of cataracts and macular degeneration. And then the immune boost. They're loaded with vitamin C. See, we only think the orange. Didn't we learn something about that a few weeks ago? Not just the orange. We learned about another fruit that has a whole lot of vitamin C in there. And antioxidants. Every time you hear that word, antioxidants, think about no more cancer. Cancer is removed out of your system, out of your vocabulary. Strengthens the immune system and helps fight off infections and diseases. There it is, cancer-fighting compounds. Even research reveals that peaches contain powerful polyphenols and carotenoids with potential cancer-fighting properties. Didn't say that it will rid you of cancer, but it has potential to fight cancer-fighting properties. Anything that's going to help put up a guard and shield me from cancer, I want it. Anything that's going to help it cause to leave out of my life and get my body in an acidic state where you're if your body is in a place where it cannot grow cancer cells, then I want it, right? These antioxidant compounds help to neutralize harmful free radicals that can damage cells and lead to chronic diseases. So we don't want our bodies to be acidic. We want it to be free of it. That's why we have to lean towards these one-word foods. Studies suggest that regular consumption of stone fruits like peaches may reduce the risk of certain cancers, particularly breast and lung. The chlorogenic acid found in peaches has been shown to inhibit tumor growth in laboratory studies. Additionally, the synergistic effect of multiple antioxidants working together enhances their protective benefits. So somebody said, well, I've never heard this about peaches. I believe that because they're not going to tell us that at the doctor's office, right? And they may or may not know. I don't assume that they know because they went to school to learn about medicine. They only take a few courses in nutrition. So a smart choice for this, even weight loss. Anybody want to lose weight? I know some of you want to gain, but peaches make an excellent addition to your weight management plan because it has high water content, nearly 90%, and fiber helps you feel full and satisfied with fewer calories. So it's got low calorie density, natural sweetness. I said that before, and I'm going to say it again. And then it's got low glycemic impact for that blood sugar. So when compared to other popular fruits, peaches hold their own nutritionally, while oranges, they win for vitamin C. But peaches offer a balanced nutritional profile with fewer calories than apples and bananas. We've talked about both of those. The combination of moderate fiber, essential vitamins, powerful antioxidants makes peaches an excellent all-around choice for daily fruit consumption. Their lower sugar content compared to many tropical fruits also makes them suitable for those monitoring their blood sugar levels. Because when we talked about bananas, we know there's a little iffy point right there, depending on, is that a green banana or is that a really brown, closer to brown, ripe banana? When you're dealing with blood sugar, we talked about how, when it starts turning brown, then that's going to shoot your blood sugar up too high. If you got a blood sugar problem, it's not that you can't have a banana. Remember we said, but you got to go towards the green side. So seasonal availability and selection tips. Now, I don't like a sour peach because sometimes they're out of season. May through September offers the sweetest, most flavorful peaches with maximum nutritional value. Choose peaches with a sweet aroma, slight give when gently pressed, and vibrant color within green tinges. Store unripe peaches at room temperature. Once they're ripe, refrigerate to extend their freshness for up to a week. And consider organic peaches to minimize pesticide exposure as they rank high on the Environmental Working Group's list. So they're out there with the hazmat suits on, spraying your peaches. So, we need that organic peach if at all possible. But at least get some peaches. Slice them over morning oatmeal. Add to your smoothie. Pair them with some yogurt and granola. Make your own granola. Enjoy, as a portable snack. Grill them and serve them with chicken. Toss in summer salads. Create peach salsa for your fish. Add to your grain bowls. Bake into healthy cobblers. Blend into frozen desserts. Top whole grain pancakes. Roast with cinnamon. Freeze the slices for smoothies. Make sugar-free jam. Dehydrate for snacks. And you can can them for year-round use. Incredibly versatile in the kitchen because of their natural sweetness. That means you can reduce any of those added sugars, while their soft texture, when ripe, makes them easy to incorporate into both sweet and savory dishes. So, peaches by the numbers, 90% water content, 17% daily vitamin C, 60 calories, and 2 of 3 vitamin A absorption increased with healthy fats. So our key takeaways are what? Daily nutrition, variety does matter, and fresh is best. So peaches, we love them, or let's fall in love with them, offering a delicious and nutritious way to support your health goals, from strengthening your immune system, protecting your heart, to promoting radiant skin, aiding weight management. These fuzzy fruits, some of you, oh, that's fuzziness. Come on, just suck it up, eat some peaches, whether you enjoy them fresh, grilled, baked, or blended. Let's incorporate peaches into our regular diet, and it's a simple step towards better health. As she said, I'm saying it now. Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food. And peaches embody this ancient wisdom. All right, so that's peaches. We're not done. We're not done. Let's talk about another fruit. Let's go.
Hey, what's going on, good people? What is going on? I am Rochelle T. Parks. I am your health motivator. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Fruitorials. Come on, y'all. You already know what we're doing. Vegetorials, Fruitorials. Okay, so listen. I won't be before you long. I promise you I won't. So we're on plums today. Plums. You say, Rochelle, why this one? Why this one big? Why this one? It's just plums, right? They say this is a black plum, this is a red plum, okay? And so real quick, little check on learning. Like they got the little labels on them, right? You see, on the red plum, the first number begins with the 4. On the black plum, the first number begins with the 9. Check on training, okay? If you follow me, you know what that means. Like, what's the significance of these numbers? Like the first number, red plum, 4. Black plum, 9. What's the significance? Like, tell me. Like, I want to know. Like, put it in the comments. Let me know if you know the significance of those numbers. Like the first number on each of those labels. It means something. Do you know? Okay. So come on, let's get with these plums. Let's find out. Like Rochelle, what's so good about plums? Do I need more plums in my diet? Let's find out. Okay. So listen, plums. So we got, what do plums do? Plums improve your heart health. Come on. This God's food now. We talk about God's food, so you already know it's going to be good stuff. Already know, okay? Improves heart health, relieves constipation. Come on now, plums. Could these be prunes? Could these be prunes, huh? Some of y'all didn't know that. Some of y'all didn't know that these were prunes. Come on, plums. That's all they are, prunes, right? That's why they say get some prune juice. Eat some plums, okay, to relieve your constipation, all right? Protects against cancer. Come on, anti-cancer properties in God's food. Come on. See, food is the foundation, guys. I keep saying it, food, not medication. Food is the foundation to reverse your chronic illness, okay? Come on. Let's see what else it does. Improves circulation of blood. We want the blood to be flowing freely, okay? Come on, improve circulation. Come on, plums. Come on, do what you do, plums. God's food. I'm excited. Lowers cholesterol levels. See, some of y'all need statin drugs, and some of you may need it. I get it. But guess what? Guess what else can help? Eat some more plums. Get some more plums in your life, okay? God's food. See, God's food, right? Food is the foundation. Food, guys, I hope you're catching this. Food, right? What else does it do? Good for your skin. Come on. You want your skin to be nice and supple, okay? And soft to the touch. Come on, not dry and all scaly. No. Okay? Improves your skin, guys. It's good for the skin. Good for your bones. Some of y'all walking around with weak bones, soft bones. So I keep having these injuries and stuff, these recurrent injuries, right? Come on, soft bones. So you need some more plums in your life. So you know why you got soft bones? Because they're made with inferior material. Like the raw material is inferior because you're eating too many lab experiments. I need you to eat more of God's food, okay? Food is the foundation, guys. So plums, it says, is good for your bones. So you want to build strong bones? Eat more of God's food, huh? You say, what can I eat, Rochelle? Eat more plums. It says it right here. It's good for your bones, all right? And what else does it do? Reduce the appearance of scars. Some of y'all got some battle scars out there. just proof of your childhood. Some of y'all got some battle. I got a few of my own, okay? So I, too, need to be eating more plums, all right? So it says improves or reduces the appearance of scars. Come on now, plums. I still want to know. Red plum, number 4. Black plum, number 9, okay? And let me why is this one so much big? Why is this so much bigger than this one? What's the difference? Maybe it has something to do with that number 4 and number 9, huh? What say you, huh? What say you, guys? They mean something, huh? I'm trying to teach you something here. God's food, God's food, God's food. Somebody type it. God's food, okay? It's the foundation to reverse chronic illness. God's food is the foundation for optimal health. You understand? God's food, right? So plums, real quick. Improves heart health, relieves constipation, protects against cancer, improves circulation of the blood, lowers cholesterol levels, good for your skin, good for your bones, and reduces the appearance of scars. God's food. Go out and get you some more plums right now. Just leave right now. Go out and get some more plums, okay? That's it.
All right, all right. So plums. So we talked about peaches. Now we're talking about plums. Remarkable health benefits of plums. And this is just another humble stone fruit that deserves a starring role in your diet. Remarkably nutrient dense. There we hear that word again, nutrient dense, not causing you to gain. Packed with vitamins, minerals, antioxidants in every juicy bite. Love a good juicy plum. The single medium plum contains only about 30 calories, vitamin C, K, potassium, fiber, antioxidants. Absolutely amazing in this little piece of fruit. Here we go with digestion again. Listen, I'm talking to you. You're having difficulty digesting. You're not digesting your food. Guys, we have so much food just sitting on the edges, on the walls of our intestines that we have never digested. And I'm not talking about what you did today. I'm talking about years back, and which is why we just can't get rid of this right here, right? So plums and their dried counterpoints, prunes. You heard her flip that back and forth? Their dried counterpoints, prunes. Legendary for promoting digestive wellness. Fresh plums contain both soluble and insoluble fiber that works together to help support healthy digestion. Both types of fiber help move food through your digestive tract. Natural sugar alcohol that acts as a gentle natural laxative, and prebiotic effects that help nourish beneficial bacteria in your microbiome. That's your gut. Research suggests that regular plum consumption may significantly benefit cardiovascular health. Are you wondering why your great-great-great-grandparents lived to be so healthy? I know folk who had a plum tree in the backyard, peaches in the backyard, things that they grew that we're not doing now. We're going to the store to get them. Okay, but you still need to know what you're getting and the purpose for getting them. It's a whole different thing. And I've learned this since we've been doing this all these weeks, and hopefully you have too. It's something different about knowledge and knowing I've been eating this, but my understanding takes it to a whole nother level when I get to understand the benefits of me doing. Do you understand that because you know that your body receives it differently? The antioxidants in plums, particularly anthocyanins and quercetin, help to protect against that oxidative stress and inflammation, two key factors in heart disease development. So bone strength, she mentioned bone strength. So what does it do? Compounds in the plums slow down the breakdown of bone tissue, helping maintain bone density over time. Like vitamin K and boron, supports the formation of new healthy bone tissue. And then anti-inflammatory, reduces that inflammation that can continue to bone deterioration and osteoporosis. Okay, we're saying it. No more osteoporosis. We're getting rid of that bad boy. Arthur got to go. Yeah, arthritis, got to go. Plums rank among the top fruits for antioxidant content, offering robust protection against cellular damage from free radicals. The purple, red, and blue hues of plum skin signal exceptionally high concentration of anthocyanins and other polyphenolic compounds. They help to neutralize harmful free radicals throughout the body, potentially reducing the risk of chronic diseases, including cancer, diabetes, and neurodegenerative conditions. The vitamin C content further amplifies this protective effect, supporting immune function and collagen production for healthy skin and connective issues. Anytime we can have something to manage this blood sugar of ours, that demon called diabetes, oh my God, that's running rampant in our communities. But why? Why is it running rampant in our communities? Could it be because we're not eating enough of one word foods. Because we're going to get everything that's in a box, a can, a jar, or a package. Next time you go shopping, watch and see people and in their cart and just see how much they have from the produce side compared to the cans and the boxes in their shopping cart. Now, I didn't say go mess with them because you might get in trouble, but just pay attention. See, there's a reason why our community is operating in a place of sickness that we are. So despite their natural sweetness, plums have relatively low glycemic index and may actually help regulate blood sugar levels. This makes them a smart fruit choice for people managing diabetes or looking to prevent it. Plums cause a gradual rise, not like those brown bananas or with the brown spots on them getting towards the sweetness, a gradual rise in blood sugar rather than a sharp spike. Bioactive compounds may enhance how your cells respond to the insulin, improving glucose metabolism. And then regular consumption is associated with better overall metabolic markers and reduced diabetes risk. Weight management. Isn't it amazing how we keep talking about the same things over and over again? That happens when you're using God's food, one-word foods. Plums can be valuable allies in weight management efforts thanks to their unique nutritional profile with high water content, natural fiber, low calorie density, and they help you feel full and satisfied without excessive calories. 87% water content, 30 calories per plum, and 1 gram of fiber content. Ooh, the brain health. We need everything to help this brain of ours because we don't have to fall into the category losing our cognitive function. The antioxidants in plums, particularly anthocyanins, may help protect brain cells from oxidative damage and age-related decline. Research suggests that these compounds can cause the blood-brain barrier, offering direct proportion to neural tissue. Studies have linked regular consumption of anthocyanin-rich fruits like plums with better memory, improved cognitive function, and potentially reduced risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. I can hardly get it out because when I'm thinking about people in the hospital that are dealing with this, and I've seen their plate that they bring them for lunch and dinner, and none of this is on that plate. None of this is on that plate in the hospital. That's really depressing right there. That thought of that is just depressing. Your path to better health with plums. Choose fresh and ripe. You want to select plums that yield slightly to gentle pressure and have a sweet aroma. Store at room temperature until they're ripe, then refrigerate to extend their freshness. Enjoy the skin. Most of the antioxidants are concentrated in the skin. So eat plums whole for maximum benefits, wash them thoroughly before consuming, and then add fresh plums to breakfast bowls, salads, or smoothies. A serving of 2 to 3 plums daily can provide significant health benefits. Dried plums offer concentrated nutrients and are especially beneficial for digestive and bone health. That's the prunes. Include 4 to 5 prunes in your daily routine. Now, that's been fantastic to talk about peaches and plums. But now Rochelle asked the question about the numbers. And for those of you that may have been wondering, what are those numbers for? Maybe you already knew. But let's see, the number 4. When you see the number 4 on your fruit, it means that that fruit was conventionally grown. It was grown using standard farming methods, made like synthetic fertilizers, pesticides, herbicides. Non-organic produce falls in this category. But when you see that 5-digit code and it starts with a 9, like 94011, organic. Organically grown. No synthetic pesticides or fertilizers. No GMOs. Grown following organic standards. So now, I guess we'll start looking at the number, right? We'll start paying attention to that number At least so we know that if I take it home and it's got a 4 on it, I'm gonna wash the heck out of that fruit. I'm gonna pour some organic spray and some cleaner and stuff, and I'm gonna soak that bad boy, because pesticides and all that, they say it doesn't harm you. But if I'm eating it every day, over time, it's doing more damage than it is good. So, quick tip: starts with a 9, organic, starts with a 4, conventional. And then sometimes there's no sticker at all, right? Well, they didn't lie. They just didn't tell you. It could be local or it could not be. So if you're big on wellness and every bite is a choice, that's one of the little tiny habits that gives us more power when we purchase it. All right. So if you've been missing any of these in the past, feel free to go back to our YouTube page and look for Time to Tell the Truth, Dr. Roz on her page or whatever, and catch yourself up on all of the stuff we've been sharing, all the tips we've been sharing, and we'll see you next week, same time, same place. Have a great day.